Hey there, this is your Athens, Georgia Townie Weather Girl, and I'm here tonight to talk with you about the weather and specifically the potential for severe weather this coming weekend. We're all very well aware of the danger that is facing our friends and neighbors out west in Mississippi and Alabama Saturday morning and afternoon into the evening hours. They are going to be experiencing some pretty chaotic, significantly severe weather throughout the day. So, spoiler alert for our area, we're not going to be experiencing anything like what they're going to be dealing with. And like a lot of the energy that will be taking the form of unfortunately tornadoes and supercells and such out west, a lot of the energy will be burned up by the time it gets to our area. There won't be as much CAPE in the atmosphere. CAPE is convective atmospheric potential energy, and it's just a measurement determined through weather balloons of how much you think of CAPE as tornado fuel. So there's not going to be as much CAPE in the atmosphere in our area. Come Saturday night, there will be some. So there's a potential that there could be a tornado, but just not anywhere near to the degree that our neighbors out west are going to be dealing with. This is looking at our wind shear map, 850 geopotential height map, and this is at 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Late evening, early evening hours. So as we move into the evening hours, we can see in Georgia that purple area is going to be the area of greatest wind shear of two opposing winds, one coming in from the south, another coming in from the southwest. They come together and they mix and do all kinds of crazy stuff. That's where we have the potential for these very strong squall lines and even supercells and potentials for tornadoes to happen. There's a lot of ingredients that go into tornadoes occurring, and obviously like wind shear is one of those, but also CAPE is another one. CAPE is, you've got to have decent amount of moisture, your dew points have to be high. There's a lot of factors that go into that. The good news for us here, by the time these systems move into our areas, we're not going to have as much of those things. All right, so let's take a look at what, and this we're looking at the NAM 3K model. This is the 18Z run that happened at 6 o'clock tonight. And the precipitation map, it ends at 2 in the morning here, so I can't go any further, but you can begin to see here right over Atlanta, which is the squall line, a linear line of storms has moved into that area and will continue to proceed east. I don't expect those storms are going to get more powerful as they get further east. If anything, they will get less powerful or stay about the same. We'll take a look at a SCUT reading here. In fact, let's do one right over here towards Atlanta. And we can see right off the bat here that there's a little bit of CAPE in the atmosphere, 200, 300, nearly 500. There's some CAPE in the atmosphere, but not a lot. So I think it would take I don't think there's going to be widespread tornadoes. There might be one or two pop off here and there, but there's not a lot of energy in that atmosphere. There's not a lot of capping either with negative 49, negative 28. There's not a lot of capping in the atmosphere. So something did get going, it wouldn't take a lot for it to pop off. So this is towards Atlanta, and if we come over to Athens, again, I can't go any further in time, but we can kind of look over here out in front of that storm. We can see here that we have actually more CAPE out in our area, but we also have more capping at negative 137 and negative 115. That requires more energy for a system to pop through the cap. Capping goes down to negative 300. That's almost impossible for a storm to pop through. 0, there's no cap, and it just freely creates storms as it likes. So we're kind of midway there in that area, a little bit less than midway as far as the energy required to break through. So curved photograph, I mean, it's indicative of potential tornadoes happening, but just don't see that. I can't go further out to see what that's going to be like, and we won't know that until later tonight. The next model run comes in at 00 at midnight. So the short of it, though, is that we don't think we're going to have as big of the issue with these systems as our friends out west will have. We're going to definitely have a squall line pass through. Timing will... We may start to see the effects of these systems as early as 6, 7 o'clock in the afternoon. I think that the main system won't come through until 11, 12, 1, 2. It could be 4 in the morning before this thing passes through. We just don't know yet. I think the later in the evening it is, the better it is for us, honestly. Hopefully dew points will have calmed down a bit, but by that time. But we don't have as much to worry about here in Athens, Georgia area is the short end of it. Be weather aware Saturday. You know, a lot of us are going to be downtown. I will more than likely be downtown Saturday night at an event. So be weather aware. Make sure you have a phone, your phone weather apps install, the kind that will notify you of a severe outbreak, like a tornado warning or whatever, and have a safety plan. If you're downtown, know where the safe place is to be. If you're at the 40 watt club, like if you have tornado warning, and I think the chances are very slim that this has happened. But if it did, just head over to the pool area in the back there, away from the windows. Like just wherever you go, just be in an interior area away from windows. If you're home, the same way if you're at home and you don't have a basement to go to, just go to like an interior bathroom area and bring a blanket and cover up. Is kind of the best thing to do. If you do experience a tornado happen to come over you, you're gonna sound like a freight train going over you. It's gonna be really loud and you'll know it. Kind of scary sounding, honestly. I think the chances of tornado happening tomorrow evening into early Sunday morning are probably 10%, 5, 10, maybe 15%. So not zero, but further out west, I think the chances go up quite high. So that's the weather update for tonight. We'll do another, more than likely another video tomorrow night and take a look at where we're at then. We just don't have a lot of data right now to work with on account of the limitations of the short range model only goes out so far. But by tomorrow we'll have a lot more runs at our disposal to look at. So we'll do another weather update tomorrow. As always, I post updates through the day on the Athens, Georgia weather subreddit. That's reddit.com/r/Athens, Georgia weather. So if you'd like to join there and participate in those discussions, you're welcome to do that and ask questions, and we'll learn together and get through this together. So that's it for now. Please have a great night, pleasant dreams, and we'll see you tomorrow night.